Marlena's hypnosis unleashes EJ's buried truth. Kat's dark secret exposed. Salem, USA. In the annals of Days of Our Lives history, Dr. Marlena Evans has used her psychiatric expertise to unlock countless repressed memories, solve murders, and even expose possession. But this week, her latest hypnotherapy session with EJ DiMera is poised to detonate a bomb under the entire fabric of Salem's reality. The result? The shocking discovery of Kat Green's ultimate secret, a revelation that changes everything. For weeks, viewers have watched the uneasy alliance between EJ DiMera, Dan Feuerriegel, and the mysterious Kat, Annalyn McCord. Initially appearing as a woman with a tragic past tied to the DiMera underworld, Kat has slowly wormed her way into EJ's orbit. She has been the sympathetic ear, the mysterious stranger who seemed to understand the weight of the DiMera crown. But as the spoilers confirm, this was all a carefully constructed facade. It was EJ himself who suggested hypnosis. Haunted by fragmented images he couldn't place, a flash of a red dress, a whisper in the dark, a specific date on a calendar, he realized his own mind was a prison. He knew someone had tampered with his memory. What he didn't know was that the key to that prison was currently sipping coffee in the town square, pretending to be his friend. The session. A descent into darkness. The scene inside Marlena's office is tense. The soft tick of the clock and the low, soothing hum of Dr. Evans's voice create a stark contrast to the violent storm raging inside EJ's subconscious. As Marlena, Deidre Hall, guides him back to the night of the accident, EJ's body language shifts. The arrogant swagger of the DiMera CEO melts away, replaced by the rigid posture of a trauma victim. "Where are you, EJ?" Marlena asks gently. "I'm in the warehouse," he whispers, his voice catching. "It's cold. There's oil on the floor, but I'm not alone." Marlena leans forward. "Who is with you?" The camera zooms in on EJ's face, a single tear escaping his closed eye. "Her. She isn't afraid. She's telling me it's going to be okay. She says she had to do it. That the assignment was always me." Under hypnosis, EJ pieces together the horrifying puzzle. The accident that left him vulnerable. The random meeting that felt like fate. The kindness that felt too perfect. It wasn't coincidence. It was a long con orchestrated by a ghost from his past. Kat's shocking secret revealed when EJ finally opens his eyes. The hypnotic trance is broken, but the damage is done. The name he utters isn't Kat Green. It is a name that hasn't struck fear into Salem for decades, yet carries the weight of a dynasty just as dark as the DiMeras. Kat Green, the spoilers reveal, is not a random orphan or a petty thief. Kat Green is the secret daughter of the late, great Lawrence Alamain. For longtime fans, the name Alamain sends chills down the spine. Lawrence Alamain was one of Salem's most sophisticated, ruthless villains. A man obsessed with Carly Manning and notorious for burying people alive. The Alamain fortune has always been a shadow rival to the DiMera empire, lurking just out of sight. Kat wasn't helping EJ. She was infiltrating him. Her assignment, as EJ recalled under hypnosis, was to break the DiMera heir emotionally, to seduce his trust, and to find the leverage needed to cripple the DiMera empire from the inside. But there is a twist even darker than revenge. The dead don't stay dead. As EJ confronts Kat in a preview of next week's episodes, the emotional whiplash is severe. Kat doesn't deny the hypnosis findings. Instead, she doubles down. "You think you know the truth?" Kat hisses at EJ, cornered in the DiMera mansion living room. "Lawrence Alamain was my father, yes. But do you know who taught him everything he knew? Who funded his rise?" The shocking implication is clear. The Alamain-DiMera feud is not a relic of the past. It is a proxy war for a third party. Or perhaps, a returning player. Spoilers hint that Kat's secret goes beyond her paternity. She came to Salem not just to ruin EJ, but to resurrect a war that was supposed to be over. And then comes the final twist. Under deep hypnosis, EJ recalls one more detail. A photograph. Kat had a photograph of a woman he didn't recognize, but Marlena did. Sitting in her office, Marlena realizes with horror that the woman in the photograph is a dead ringer for a young Vivian Alamain, Louise Sorrell. But Vivian is in a coma, isn't she? The fallout. A war for Salem's soul. This revelation turns the Days of Our Lives narrative on its head. EJ will be shattered. He allowed himself to be vulnerable, to trust a woman who saw him as a target. The betrayal will likely resurrect the phoenix within him, the cold, calculating DiMera who burns first and asks questions later. For Kat, her life is now forfeit. She has been exposed in the lion's den. But she is no victim. She is an Alamein. She will fight, seduce, and scheme to survive. And for Marlena, she finds herself caught in the crosshairs of a conspiracy that is bigger than a single memory. By unlocking EJ's mind, she may have started a war that will consume everyone she loves. What happens next? EJ's revenge. Look for EJ to abandon his recent, reformed persona. He has been made a fool of. He will go scorched earth on the Alamein legacy, using the full force of the DiMera Empire to erase them from history. Kat's gamble. With her cover blown, Kat may play her final card. The location of a hidden DiMera asset that Lawrence stole years ago. She will trade it for her life. A twist of love. Despite the hatred, soap logic dictates a twisted passion. Will EJ's rage turn into something darker? Will he try to possess the woman who tried to destroy him? This is not just a Hypnosis spoiler. It is a game-changing reset for Days of Our Lives. The DiMera Alamein War is reignited, and in Salem, when those two families clash, the entire town burns. Don't miss a single second.